What's up, everybody? It's Brittany Takia. I am here at the Atlantic, and I have a large group. This is our first large group that we've ever had, so I definitely want you guys to get everyone's name and what everyone does, because I'm sure half of you or most of you know who they are or what they're about, and I definitely want them to expand on themselves just a little more. So we're going to go around this way so you guys can see who they are.
My name is Anthony Landrum. I'm 25. I'm founder 6, which means $8,000 roughly every single month, a car note and a free vacation paid for. I'm stationed at a new.
My name is Teamkashedout. I'm actually 22 years old. We represent a company called Wake Up Now. I'm actually a girl in the company, and that means I'm making $24 grand every single month from home. This is what, you know, when we started out, we wanted to make sure that people would be able to take advantage of this opportunity and their lives change at the same time. So actually, since we've been able to do it, we've been actually able to change almost, with everybody together, almost 12,000 lives. 37 of them have been able to quit their jobs. And I mean, what more can we say? This movement is young, we're fresh, we're everything that you thought that, you know, we couldn't be successful. So the fact that we are successful at this young, you know, is really what we want to show people. You don't have to go out and do, you know, what every single body else is doing. That go to school for 4 years and get out and find a job. Half people can't even find a job when they get out. So that's pretty much the movement. We're just here to change lives and, of course, to make money.
How you guys doing? I'm Emery Holmes. 22 and retired. I'm a founder of the company, making roughly $5,000 every month.
Hello everyone, my name is Precious Henderson. I'm 23 years old out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and I'm currently a founder 5 within the company. Within Wake Up Now, founder 5, that's roughly about $5,000 a month. They actually pay for my schooling as well, so I had to get an extra bonus for my schooling, and I get an extra bonus for my vacation as well. So this company is amazing. It's changing lives. I can roughly say I started about 2 months ago, about 2 months and a half ago, and now I have a big team, a huge team. Now I have one of my top leaders. She's also here with me as well. You guys are here from her in a little bit. It's just an amazing opportunity. Like I tell everyone, you know, we're all coming together. None of us actually knew each other. You know, these two, they went to school together, and you know, now they're making money together. Now we're changing lives. We're building friendships, and we're just getting money. Now we're traveling. We're in New York, we're in Vegas, Miami. Now we're in Atlanta, and you know, we're just living the lifestyle we've always dreamed of living. So we're just basically retired young. So it's possible. It's very possible. Thank you.
It's your boy Rio. I'm currently founder 6 in the company. I've been in the company for about like 5 months.
Hi, my name is Maya Mickey. I'm a founder for the company. I'm only 19, so when they say retired young, I really mean young. Like, I need to be done with this. Like, I need to be making thousands when I'm 21. So I'm also going to college, so that like a lifestyle bonus that we get really helps me out with my loans and my car payments. So yeah, it's just great.
So what were you guys doing before you started Wake Up Now? I know like some of y'all, that sounded like a bad word. But what were you guys doing before Wake Up Now?
We actually were like the movement came from another company, like our first company that we worked with. You want to know what we were doing before Wake Up Now or before we started Wake Up Now?
Before Wake Up Now.
Okay.
Motherboard.
All right.
I was actually online marketing. This dude right here, he adopted me onto our previous company's team. He helped me make $19,000 in 4 months. This company was based on the weekly pay. I actually had $80,000 in less than a year. And when I say, I mean, the training and everything was provided, I mean, right there for us. So I mean, long story short, we was still making money before Wake Up Now.
Well, see, MCA, our first company, it was the come up. That's where we got used to having money. We got used to, basically our practice. And Wake Up Now was the life changer. Because, Wake Up Now, MCA, I wasn't making 24 grand every month. I was making like 8,000 or 10,000 a month. So when actually Wake Up Now got introduced to me, I wasn't interested. Because I had the big head up, I was making all this money. And previously, before I was doing all of this, I was homeless. I actually started this movement, homeless in Walmart's parking lot. I was living in Walmart's parking lot for the first 2 weeks that I got into my first company. And my second paycheck in that company, I've not been homeless ever since. And I've just been grinding, helping as many people change their lives, helping everybody out there, inspiring them. Because it's more than just, bringing people into the company. We got to actually be leaders. We actually have to motivate people. We have to inspire people on a daily basis. And I really felt like this was it for me because I've always been good at that. I've always been good at, showing people the way, even if it was, to get free, how to get free pizza from Papa John's or how to, not talking about high school, or how to do anything. I always felt like I could communicate. Communication is basically my major. So once I got into my first company, I made we almost did the same thing. I made over 8 grand in my first year. And I made this family. So, the movement, the revolution, it's all this amazing.
Well, before Wake Up Now, I was actually a broke college student. I was working 2 jobs, trying to stay in school to keep my grades up and still have money in my pockets. But I actually seen Demar on Instagram. I was like, man, I haven't talked to him in so long. I called him up on the phone, and I'm just like, listen, I'm broke. I need something. I heard bad things about it. And then after, he talked to me for about 2 hours, it really changed my life. So after hearing everything like that, I was definitely dedicated to doing something different, trying something new because where I'm from, people, they don't have those. They're not interested in doing things like this. So, I hopped into MC with him. He helped me actually make $10,000 in less than 3 months over the summer. And I decided I was even going to go back to school just because of that. But in August, we met up, we went to New York, and the Wake Up Now opportunity came along. His sponsor actually started making $14,000 a month. And he said, listen, we're going back to the hotel. We're about to sign up right now. We did that, and since then, it's been history.
Well, I never had any network marketing experience at all. I don't even understand why I joined. It's really weird because I was a CNA. Like I said, from Greensboro, North Carolina. I was a CNA and I worked my butt off. I worked up to like 17 hours a day, Monday through Friday, from 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. I had 2 clients I stayed with home. So, and I was a college student too. So, can you imagine going to class from like 10 to like 12, get out of there, go to your other class, get out of there to get to the apartment to where my clients was at, staying there at 7 a.m., get up in the morning, give them their showers and their baths, give them their breakfast. So I was like a mom basically at the age of 23. And I made, decent amount of money. I'm not gonna knock that. But was I happy? No. I was going to school to be a nurse, and I hate needles, I hate blood, I hate everything. But I was, trying to, accommodate my dad. He wanted me to be a nurse, and he wanted me. So I was doing everything for everyone else. So I'm a people person. I like to talk. I like to, lead people. So once I heard about Wake Up Now, I'm gonna say last year, about August or so, I seen it, watched the videos. I'm like, so I started doing my research, and I found this guy. So I seen his little videos. I was watching him every night, in and out, him and a couple of other leaders that's in Wake Up Now as well. So it was just something about him, his video. It was just something about it. I don't know. I was just looking, and I'm like, I'm gonna go with him. So and since then, we've been a big family. We've been growing. Me and him, Anthony, we actually came collab together. So Team Rich and Team Rich Lifestyle. We've been just growing all together. So it's just, even though we're all underneath him and we're all in our own little areas, we're all basically a family and we just get money together. And this is just the beginning. So you will definitely hear a whole lot about us.
Me, I had every job. Every job, and I got fired from every job. So this is me right here. I felt like I just couldn't work. I couldn't bust my tail and make pennies anymore. And I just said, you know what? It's that time. It's a change. I had 8 jobs and I got fired from all 8 jobs. So I said, you know what? It's about that time. Let's make a change.
Yeah, I was basically just in college, doing the robot kind of lifestyle that people would go to high school, go to college, go get a job. That was my plan in my head. I was like, my whole family is kind of like programmed like that. So I was like, well, let me do that, but then when Precious, she came to me, with this, wake up now, I'm like, okay. Immediately, I couldn't even sleep. My car wasn't working, so I'm like, oh God, girl, I can't sign up right now, I'm signing up in the morning. So I would do this, like she told me about it, I spent 3 hours in my dorm room just looking into it. And then I got my friends on it, I'm from West Virginia, so like you said, like goals is not a big thing there, like it's just, it sticks there. So like this company really has changed my life a lot, like opened up my eyes a whole lot.
How does it feel to be women that are on top? I know that we get a lot of slack, oh, it's supposed to make more. Like, how does it feel to have something that's your own, like you're making your own brand?
It's exciting. I can't say it's exciting, but then sometimes it can be a little intimidating too to some guys. But it is what it is. I'm more so just want to show females in general because in the Wake Up Now, they have a lot of male leaders. They don't have a lot of female leaders. So I just basically wanted to come through strong and let females know that not only can males be a boss. We can be bosses as well. And as long as you take that role and you be a boss, it's gonna come, it's gonna happen. So if more females do like me and do like my role, they're gonna be awesome, they're gonna be amazing because this company allows you to be a boss, so it allows you to be a boss.
I have guys coming to me like, oh my, I didn't know he was doing that. I say, yeah, look, you gotta get on it. Look, I'm doing better than you, this is an issue. I don't even talk to guys who are not on the level, like we gotta be on the same, we gotta be moving the same page, same goals, But I love this company because it did give me a lot of confidence too. And Precious with the whole rich lifestyle clothing, she gonna be running that down in West Virginia, that gave me a lot of confidence with that too. So it feels good though.
And that's true. Because my whole team is women.
Yeah.
It's women. I'm holding down all the women because women work hard.
Right.
Women work hard.
Precious is definitely, and like her and her girls, like they are by far like the first major big girl team to actually make big money. And the crazy thing is, I've taught so many people how to make thousands of dollars from home. I've worked hours and hours of training calls. I've never taught this girl anything. She took it, I was in Vegas when she signed. I couldn't even really talk with her at the point because I was recording my last video. I was working. I was super busy, and I couldn't even really give her the attention that she needed, but she didn't even need that. She actually took this company and ran it within 6 weeks, 7 weeks, she was at $5 grand a month. And that usually takes, I know it took us like 3 or 4 months to get there. So the fact that she came in and did it in weeks, it blew the whole, every top person who is somebody knows about Precious because her and her team are like no other. They're coming in, piecing it, and then they're beautiful. They're pretty girls who are making money all under the age of 25. By September, which is our regional conference, our quarter in March, where do you think we'll be at September? No, it's projected. We already said that you'll be at how much a month? Exactly. So by September, Precious will be in the $18,000 to $24,000 every 15th of the month range.
That's why I tell you because I don't think that this has nothing to do with sales. It has nothing to do with it is network marketing. So I don't want nobody to think that we're not saying that. But once you learn your company and you believe you have that dream and you have to go out and do it. You can't just sit here and wait for something to happen. So that's what I did. I just made it happen. I was like, okay, I understood the company. I went through and I got all the details I need. I studied him inside and out. He has so many different YouTube videos. And then I just made it happen. So you can definitely make it happen. Wake Up Now. You can definitely. From here, she started. I gave her probably a week worth of training, and after that, she's my business partner. She doesn't depend on me. So I love it. We're business partners. She's giving me ideas, like the ideas. She's in West Virginia. I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina. So.
I tell you, I learned so much from these two right here. I learned so much from them.
And it blew me. I didn't find out until we just left New York City. We actually got a mansion out there. was what was in the mansion. So when it was time for me to meet Mickey, she told me for the first time when she was 19 years old. So I was like, wow, she's about to be making what close. She's about for right now. It's $2,500 a month. I'm about to be making $5 grand a month at the age of 19. I wish.
Right.
I wish. to go back and be 19
Right.
and be able to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
And that's what really keeps me going. I mean, there's days, just like any job that's out there, you are going to have something about your job that you don't like.
Right.
But the fact that I'm able to change people's lives like this, it gives me like literally chills. Like it's just crazy. And that's why I do this. That's why I wake up. That's why I answer my phone, is because people's lives are changing. And it's just not me. I have people watching me. I have people looking at me to make sure that I'm, the good example, the person that's working harder than everybody else. So the only reason I do that is because I know that lives are going to be changed when I do that. So it's just not, we do make the money, and we started it for the money, but we found out, especially us two, when we got in there, we created families. And we had to be there for our families and make sure that our families was growing and that they were somewhat making the same kind of money we are. And that's what I like. I like that someone off of his team called me to let me know, came all the way out to New York just to let me know that she had quit her job. She had worked for her job for 17 years. She had met him, he trained her, within a month, she quit her job. And that's the type of stuff that I do this for. It's the life changing. This is people's lives that are really big changes. It's just not I can take all the money from people at the top. It's no. I have grandmas. My mom has been a cosmetologist for 30 years, ready to give it all up for this. My mom and his mom work together with this company because they see their sons making, a lot
Say all the boss and your moms are like,